want you to get
most controversial batch.
season 15.
Started right when I was 5.
We on this side, nigga. What's up? Pull up.
You think you can make a hook? I'm like, hell yeah.
Hey, how's it going? It's Romo here. So you know, ham radio is about the people, so we don't like to lie to the people. So straight up, we fucked up. We didn't do the intro, so we're gonna do something a little different today. We have sounds like we have Adam on location with his ham pick of the week. So let's just go ahead and go with that. All right.
Hi, ham and everything. Adam Goes Ham here, reporting from a remote location during a beautiful summer day. My song pick of the week. I don't have one song pick of the week. I have four songs pick of the week. My 4 songs is the Misery Club EP. Again, if you didn't hear me because the car drove by, Misery Club EP. Again, 4 songs, Misery Club EP. Every song's a banger. It's a new supergroup with Wicked Face Brings Eternal, Little Zubin, Fantasy Camp, and John Simmons, who was in Balanced Composure, plus production. 2 songs produced by NetArb, 2 songs produced by Fox Wedding. So my pick of the week is actually going to be the Misery Club EP. Get that shit.
Oh, no, sounds like we have DJ Stereotype on the field as well. He's going to give us his hand picks of the week. Let's go.
Yo, DJ Stereotype here at an undisclosed location. My selection for this week's handpick is Millennium Freestyle by JPEG Mafia. Apparently it's a throwaway track from his veteran LP. If you haven't peeped that LP out, please check that out. But he's actually singing on this track, and he raps a little bit in the middle of it, but it's mostly a singing track. So I was super surprised to hear it, but it's really dope and really surprising. So check it out, Millennium Freestyle by JPEG Mafia.
We have sounds like we have one more. Sounds like I'm on location. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, Romo here. So my hand pick of the week is Father. We had a deal. Shit's a banger. It's a banger. It's a slapper. It's a #1. It's a hit. Peep it out. It's a good song. All right, back to you, Romo. Stay tuned for the interview that's about to happen. And since you're here, if you want to talk about Project Paperclip, let's talk about it. It's a real fucked up thing to happen, you know, back in the day.
Oh shit, we back. Ham radio.
Ham radio.
We're here with RonRon. Ron.
Yeah.
That's hard to say.
RonRon.
RonRon. Can you say that 10 times fast?
RonRon.
Okay.
Ron?
All right.
Wait, that's hard. That sounds dope. RonRon.
No, it is, but it's hard. I feel like it's hard to say.
RonRon?
Yeah.
Bro, you better RonRon.
Nah, cause you know why?
Why?
Because you don't have no slang in your voice. You ain't got no.
That's true.
You know.
It's too proper.
Yeah, you too proper right now.
I got RonRon.
And then where what?
Yeah.
Y'all stoked on yourself?
RonRon.
Where did that name come from?
Actually, my dad name, I'm a junior. So my dad named Rod. So they just added the extra Rod.
Oh, so since you were a kid, they called you RonRon. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's like Rom squared.
Yeah.
You never thought like of making a producer name, or you always like, I'm just sticking with RonRon's my name?
I did. At first, I was called Ron Stoppable, like Kim Possible.
That's tight.
Like the Kim Possible dude.
Yeah.
So at first I was called that, and then I was like, nah, this ain't gonna. It's kind of corny. It's kind of corny.
Because think about someone like Snoop Doggy Dogg, who like now is like in his 40s, and like he starts to be
like
called
Little Bow Wow.
Like, but I'm saying Snoop Doggy Dogg, like it sounds.
I feel
dope.
like Little Bow Wow's
It sounds dope
worse.
because you know Snoop Dogg in context. But if you like didn't know who that, if he like wasn't a rapper and someone's like, yo, I'm Snoop Doggy Dogg, it's kind of a silly name.
That's true.
Do you agree?
But you also have a cool regular name. Like imagine if your name was like Albert, it'd be like Bert.
Yeah,
that's not like a cool sounding name.
RonRon's definitely cooler than Albert. Or I don't know. John sounds kind of cool too.
Nah, that sounds like a pizza.
My bad.
That sound like Incredible John's Pizza.
Yeah.
Like,
yo, let's talk about your sound.
Yeah.
It's so when I hear your beats, I feel like it's to me I hear like a Bay influence.
Yeah, it is because I used to always listen to E40. So E40 and Keek the Sneak.
I'll be hipper than hippopotamus.
Mac Dre, all of them. Like it's just the whole Bay was just a whole influence on me, and I never really listened to West Coast music.
Oh, crazy!
But jerk music had like a hyphy sound.
Yeah.
Right?
Kinda, yeah.
That's still. I feel like
It was just the bass really that was going crazy.
Yeah.
And
And they were still like, they're like in the same BPMs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like Mustard was like kind of making that sound and made it popular again, and then it kind of went away, and then I started hearing it again. Like,
You're gonna be the new
around-
Mustard.
Yeah. But like,
I'll try to be more than a new bus.
well, yeah, but
I'm saying
but in the
as
sen-
for right now.
Yeah.
in the sense of like bringing back a sound with your own flavor on it, because
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily sound like a Bay beat, but it sounds like a Bay influence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, cause like I said, I was listening to a lot of E40. Like Rick Rock was making his beats droopy, so I was always listening to shit like that, and I was like, damn, this shit hard. They used to always have a lot of synths, and bass lines was going crazy. So my dad, that nigga had music in his car, beat and shit. So me listening to the beat, I'm like, damn, how they making this shit? And then one day my cousin had FL Studio, and that's when my whole career started.
That's crazy. I feel like Fruity Loops literally like is the sound in the past like 10 years.
Even
And it's like such a like attainable program. I feel like.
even like
I tried Reasons, but
How do you feel about Reason? I didn't fuck with Reason.
I didn't
It was
fuck with it because it felt like it was too much going on,
right?
Yeah.
All the racks and shit.
And you
like,
had to
yeah.
plug shit in. It was
Yeah.
just too much.
It was like an unnecessary video game. It's like, yeah, I'm just trying
Yeah.
to put a snare in.
For real.
Fruity Loop like expands all different genres of hip hop too. Because
Yeah.
did Ninth Wonder start off using Fruity Loops?
I don't know,
Am I making
did
that
he?
up? I think I'm not making it up. You know?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
It's a dope program. Didn't they just like release a new version? And they're
Yeah,
like,
they got FL20 now.
that's crazy.
That shit is hard.
Did it come easy to you, or like what were your first
I
beats?
mean,
sounding
my
like?
first beats was weak as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's what everybody does. Like, you gonna always think your first shit is weak.
Yeah.
But in your head, when you first was making, you like, this shit hard. But then you go back and listen
You're
to
like,
your
oh,
shit.
shit.
This shit is trash. But yeah, like I said, this shit, like, it kind of easy.
Yeah.
It came easy because I locked myself in my room
Yeah.
for like 4 summers, bro. Just going in,
On
making
some
beats.
Kanye making
yeah,
12
bro.
beats a day kind
And
of
I
shit.
didn't even like realize I was doing this shit. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it was just me trying to make beats.
Yeah.
I wasn't even caring about going outside and shit. It was just, nigga, I need to make some beats.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I basically came up with my sound. I started sampling shit, fucking just niggas start. The jerking movement was really what happened.
Yeah.
That's what started the whole little my sound, cause I was trying to make jerking beats,
Yeah.
cause I was jerking back then. So I'm trying to make.
Did you have a jerking crew?
Nah. I was from a jerking crew,
Yeah.
but I didn't have a jerking crew. But I was from somewhere. But it was crazy.
What were you guys called?
It was Sex Fiends.
Sex Fiends?
Yeah.
The jerking crew called Sex Fiends?
Yeah.
That's wild.
That shit
How
was
old were
crazy.
you guys?
I was like 14, 13.
Damn, you had Sex Fiends at 14?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
And then what made you? Because I feel like when people start like making production at a young age, it's like you either. I feel like it's like natural to just start rapping over it. Like, what made you like kind of stay back and just be like?
I mean, I did. I did want to rap at one point. Like, that's kind of how I started too.
How'd it go?
That's why I got FL Studio, because
Yeah.
I went to my cousin's house to make a song.
Oh, crazy.
Me and my sister.
Yeah.
Me and my sister made a song, and then that's when my cousin had the program. And I'm like, fuck it, just give it to me.
That's
Then
tight.
that shit just went crazy.
What did that song sound like?
Yeah.
It gives a little some
Nah,
bars.
that shit was weak. I don't even want to say it.
Does your sister still rap?
Nah, she don't.
Uh-huh.
But she trying to get on her little fashion shit now. She trying to be my
Or like
fashion-
wardrobe
yeah.
stylist kind of
She's
shit.
trying to be my stylist.
When did you link up with like Shoreline and all them?
Ooh, that's like a year ago. Like a year ago, I linked up with them like the same time I linked up with TK.
Yeah.
So it was like I knew about them already because they rapped to Musty.
Yeah.
And then I heard Musty, I seen it and everything. I let TK know.
Wait, where did they pull that? Did they just pull it off some like? Random...
Yeah, I had it on SoundCloud. My beat was on SoundCloud.
Oh wait, so they just pulled it without asking you?
Yeah.
It was
Oh.
a mix. It was a beat mixtape. I'm
That's
back.
It was a
cool.
beat tape.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Were you like kind of?
I was already
at first, or
nah. I wasn't mad because the song was tight.
Yeah.
So I was like, this shit hard.
Did they
so
reach out to you before they?
Yeah, OGZ did reach out
And you were
to
like,
me.
I don't know who this
and
is.
I didn't know who he
Fuck
was.
Yeah,
And I was
it's
like,
funny how
yeah. And
Then when you
then,
heard it, you're like, oh shit.
and then, yeah, I heard the song because somebody was like, bro, this your beat. And then I'm like, hold on, let me listen to it. And then I listened to it. I was like, this shit kind of hard. So I reposted it on my SoundCloud. And then that shit started going crazy. Because I had made this song with Frosty the Snowman, Milwaukee Bucks. So that shit was going crazy in LA. So that's how I had my buzz already. And then that's when OGZ hit me up and was trying to get a beat from me. But
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was.
I felt like Frosty was like gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Wait, James
but
in
it
jail,
was
get
just
jail
like
time?
the way his demeanor was, his whole attitude. He couldn't go far with his attitude.
Damn, it's funny because he kind of fits too in like the pocket of what you're doing, like Draco and Greedo. Like Snowman can fit in there.
Yeah. But like I said, it was his attitude, the way he was thinking.
Is there a possibility that after producing for a few more years, you might be like, you know what?
Nah.
Maybe. All right.
I'm never starting to rap. I'm gonna try to get into real estate.
Oh,
Oh,
see,
word?
that's smart.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into real estate, trying to open up a Boys and Girls Club.
He's talking about opening a Boys and Girls Club where to even be a part of it, the youth, they have to show like their grades and their report cards.
Oh, dope.
So it gives them like incentive to do good in school also, which is like
yeah,
so
that
fucking
shit.
smart.
Yeah, that shit's gonna be dope. I
That's-
feel like it's gonna get back to the community and help like kids like me just that didn't have shit when they was growing up.
Do you have like a place you want to do it, like city?
Yeah, I want to kind of do it where I grew up at, and
In
kind of
Watts?
in Watts, kind of, or kind of like by Washington High, or somewhere like
Yeah.
around there.
Would it be focused on just music production?
I wanted to, but at the same time, I know it could be more than that.
Right.
It could be more than just music. It could be film,
Yeah.
photography, anything.
Music videos. Cause shit that like younger, dudes your age are want to get into now. Like, yeah, you could put them on game when they're fucking hella young. And give them
Yeah,
something else.
exactly. Just imagine if a young nigga had a place to go at 17, 13, 14, where he could go to a studio and do what he wanted to
that's
do.
hard, a community studio. Like,
That's so
a
dope.
community studio, that'll be hard. Like, have your report card though, so
Yeah.
something
So
that
it's like, yo, I gotta do good in school 'cause
Yeah,
I'm trying to go
I'm
studio.
doing good.
instead of paying for studio time,
Yeah,
you're like,
that's
yo,
so
I got
cool.
2 A's.
Yeah.
That's like 2 hours. So he's
Exactly.
gonna.
Oh. You see Menace to Society?
yeah, I seen it.
How far did you grow up from where, where Kane's grandma?
I grew up like I could walk to Ted Watkins Park. If you
Yeah?
know, yeah. So it was like the Jordan projects. I didn't grow up in a project, so I had a house. So
Right.
I grew up on 99th Street, and my house in the projects was like walking distance. Every project around there is like walking distance from Ted Watkins Park. So it's like that park is the central of everybody.
Crazy.
So it's like every gang is in that park.
Oh wow.
So it's kind of crazy.
It was just the 20th anniversary of Menace to Society.
Yeah.
And this blog did a thing where they took photos of all the spots from the movie, what it's like now, the liquor store, the park, the projects. It was really fucking cool.
So does every gang kind of have?
I'm old. I saw that shit in theaters.
Like a little spot in the park, kind of like a jail yard where.
Yeah,
like, there's
it was
different,
kind of like
cliques and
that.
shit?
Yeah, but now it's kind of dying down.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's
I feel like gang culture. I mean, it's still clearly out there, but I feel like now it's like almost like a fashion thing.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. It's more of a, I don't know. It's weird now.
Yeah.
There ain't too many gangbangers out. That's
At
why I
least-
don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't associate with that shit.
Did you ever at one point thought you would fall in line with that?
I mean, yeah, because my family did it, but
yeah.
it was like I had to get up out of that.
I heard in an interview you said that you think your career would have taken off quicker if it wasn't for the fact that your first studio was kind of like in like a blood neighborhood.
Yeah, that's how I felt because it was like people didn't want to come to my studio because where it was at.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I stayed in a blood neighborhood, so you will see niggas outside when you trying to go to the store. So it was like, nigga, I'm not about to come over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how it was all the time. So it was just to the point where like I started kind of getting the buzz when Ralphie and all of them start coming over. That's when like shit started getting crazy, kind of, because people start knowing who these niggas is. People start knowing who I am. So I had to get up out of there,
Yeah.
move my studio to my mom's house. But really, me and my mom's got into it. That's why I moved too.
About what? What y'all get into? About?
It was like me and her got into it because my cousin Ace the Faith, he was staying with us at the time. So he was just like, you know, when people staying with you, moms get irritated about certain shit. People eating up the food and shit. So it was just like she was getting irritated at one point, and he was about to stay one day, and I left. And then she was like, what he about to do? And then I'm like, what you mean, what he about to do? Like, this my cousin. I'm like, so at that point, I was just like, man, I'm about to move my studio. So that's when I moved to Santa Monica.
Are you guys on good terms now?
Yeah, yeah. I love my mom is the voice of my tag.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
That's really dope.
Yeah, that's the voice of my tag.
Were they all? Was she always supportive of
Yeah,
like,
she
your music career?
dummy
and shit?
supportive. Like that's without her, I wouldn't even have a studio in my house.
Yeah, true.
So she let me have a studio. She let me smoke weed in the house and everything. It wasn't nothing. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
It was cool.
Do you have studio rules?
Yeah.
What are your studio rules?
Really, I clean up after yourself. You know, I don't like cleaning up after people, but really I do it now because people don't be cleaning up after themselves. But that's one of the rules. Fucking just respect it. You know, just respect the whole space. Because I got a video game, all that in there, and niggas be leaving the games out. That's one of the rules. Put the games back in the case. You know, just simple shit.
Yeah.
Ash in the ashtray. You know.
Yeah.
Just simple rules.
You don't have to say who, but who left the studio in the most mess? Like, or what kind of mess? Like, how bad was it? You can say who if you want to.
Nah, I ain't even gonna say who,
But like, what kind of mess did they leave?
Shit be fucked up. Niggas be leaving lean everywhere. Shit
I already
be
know who it is
fucked
now.
Table's all sticky.
Shit be fucked up.
Who's your favorite person to record with? Like, who's most fun in the studio, or at least like who's more your pace in the studio? Yeah,
Man, he work fast.
Yo, shout out to Man.
Yeah, Man right here with
Man
me.
Savage
Yeah.
right here. And the camera, no.
03 right here. 03 he work fast. Cause me and him we'll knock out like 14, 15 songs.
How is
in
that?
in a day?
Yeah, in a day.
How is that even possible? Like, is
he seems like he'd be kind of intense to be in the studio with.
It's like intense, bro. Like, cause it's like with me, I got beats already loaded up.
Yeah.
So I got beats to play for him, and then he just be like, "Ron, pull up this beat," and then he'll go right in. So it's like with him, he don't like to redo shit. So it's like an unorthodox way of recording. I don't know how to explain it. So it's like he'll record, and then it sound like he fucked up, but he'll go over it and it'll fix whatever he just sounded like he fucked up on.
Oh, he won't delete it and punch in?
No, he won't delete it though. Whoa. He'll just rap over it, and then it'll all come together.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So then, wait, do you think he has that? Wait, I'm trying to wrap around.
I think he
that.
got it like he like a fucking Terminator or something.
Do you think so? Do you think he like knows where he's gonna how to fuck up to punch in? You know what I'm saying?
How to
Like,
fuck up?
well, he said like he messed up, but not. But like, you know, like weird beat tempos where you don't rap on the one and you just like wait, and then he just like comes in on the second vert. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know how to explain it either. It's just like
That's crazy.
he just know. Like,
So he's kind of like whatever he records is what you get.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fire.
And that's how he's doing 14 songs. He's like, fuck it, let's just do it.
Yeah, basically. That's how I am with beats now, because of him.
Really?
So it's like he basically got me to the point with beats to where it's like I'm just making beats. I don't give a fuck how it sound. I'm just making them. And how many beats I come up with is gonna be the beat. You know, I don't like now. At first, it was to a point where I'm like, nigga, I need this type of beat. I need this young Jeezy type sounding beat. You know, now it's just I'm just making the beat. I don't care. It's just like a freestyle.
Do you ever do like?
Well, speaking of that, I like that you said that in another interview. I read that you said you make beats like how people freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't have like a tempo or anything in mind. You just kind of go in there and just
it's just what I go to a certain plugin. I choose a plugin. That plugin I choose. I go through the sounds. Whatever sound cool. I try to fix the tempo to that sound. Then that's what I start going.
Oh, so you start off with melody and shit.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I start off with the melody, and then after the melody, I start off with the hi-hat, then the clap, did the bass, did all the other shit.
Like when you're working with other people, are you making the beat like kind of custom to their liking, or is it one of those things where you just make hella beats and you're just like, yo, just pick one and it is what it is?
I mean, it's kind of like that. Like I just make them and then they pick which one. But certain times I'll be right there and I'm making the beat, and then like man, he'll be right there. Sometimes he'll be like, add this or something. He'll be rapping while I'm making the beat, and then I kind of like hear how he rapping, and then
That's
I'm
dope.
Going to how he rapping,
That's
and I'm
really
making the
fucking
beat.
cool.
That's why I feel like it's important to be in the same spot when you're working with someone, because I feel like it like adds another element to the song.
Yeah.
Well, I also read that you said you prefer doing the in studio shit because you don't like to send beats, and if you don't vibe with someone, you just like.
That's another thing. Because at first I was sending like beats to people, but then I hear the song and then it's like I don't like the song because I feel like if I was there, he could have did it a little better.
Yeah.
So now that I got a little clout, I guess I could be in the studio with these big artists and shit that I like. And like man, like I'm at first, like I'm a big ass fan of this nigga.
Crazy.
So
Man, legend.
like this nigga don't know. Like, like at first when I first met this nigga, I'm like, damn, I'm in the studio with man. And then like we had a bond, so he like, nigga, let's do a tape. So now we got a whole tape about to drop.
Damn, that's crazy.
This shit about to be fire. Like it's about to be like his whole like back, man back.
Yeah.
But he ain't never left.
How many tracks do you got in the vault right now?
With men or just period?
Both.
Period.
Probably cool 500.
Whoa, I was joking. He released at 400.
That's insane.
Damn.
That's
Who else?
just like.
Do you got? Because I know like Timberland had tiers where it was like these.
It's like
100,000 beats.
I got
$100,000
beats. I got
like-
dummy beats, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like this month, I probably got like 150.
Damn, that's insane.
That's just this, but last month I was going crazy too. Like,
Yeah.
It be different like vibes, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes one day I make like 5 beats, and then another day I make 10 beats. Another day I make 3 beats. It's just it be how I'm feeling. But yeah, I be trying to go crazy, man.
Who's the craziest person that's reached out to you to work?
E40.
Oh wow,
Shit, and that's who you were looking up to.
Yeah.
So what happened with that? You gonna work with
Full
E40?
Yeah, I got some shit about to drop with him.
Damn.
Oh, crazy.
Did you guys work in the?
No, it wasn't no
yeah.
in studio. Cousin Fick actually reached out to me, and then Cousin Fick was like, E40, right? And then I'm like, yeah, duh. Like he like, yeah, I'm his boy. Like he like I'm his like right hand man. Then I started looking back because I'm like, I heard of Cousin Fick, so I started looking back at the songs that. Then I'm like, oh, this Cousin Fick. And then I'm like, okay. So I sent him the beats. So I sent Cousin Fick some
40
beats.
got him? That's crazy.
And then he was like, I told you I'm gonna get 40 on your beat. So he basically got 40 on one of my
Bro,
beats.
you gotta get 40. You gotta get 40 in Greedo.
Yeah, that'll be hard.
That's the game
That'd be
over.
insane. I like I've done stuff like I've worked with Colt 45, the beer company. And so they knew I'm an E40 fan, so they hit me up. They're like, yo, E40 like wants to take a meeting with us. Do you want to come into the offices and sit in on the meeting? I'm like, yeah. E40 and his wife came out. The meeting was probably at 1 in the afternoon. They were drinking wine out of Gatorade bottles at 1 in the afternoon in the meeting.
Do they have
Crazy.
wine lips where everything's all purple?
Nah, they weren't drinking. I don't think it wasn't red wine.
Oh, wait, it's just like
White wine.
It was
white
probably
wine?
his why.
That's what he was trying to push too. But it's just funny
in
that
a Gatorade
but it's funny he
bottle.
brought in a Gatorade bottle there because they're probably drinking in the car.
That's hard.
Yeah.
You call your style of music traffic music?
Yeah, it's traffic music.
What does that mean?
Basically, it's a sound where I feel like everybody listen to my beats in the car. I feel like everybody listen to my songs in the car.
Yeah.
Like that's where you're gonna get the full effect.
Yeah.
Or at a party. So I feel like the sound is just. I feel like that's why I call it traffic music, because you could listen to it in your car. You going to work, you feeling the song. You about to go to a party, you feeling the song. So it's traffic music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also read you say that like Milwaukee Bucks, that Frosty made money off it and you weren't making money off it, and you think of it as like a lesson, like a live and learn type situation. How is hooking up with TK helping you like navigate through the industry more?
Man, is hooking up with TK. It helped me navigate because he talking to everybody for me. I don't gotta go to none of the meetings. He going to all the meetings for me, talking to all the people, getting me the best deal I could get. So I feel like he a good, manager for me.
How'd you meet DK?
Through Cypress.
Oh,
Cypress
Yeah, I know
Marino.
Cypress for a long time. Yeah.
Cypress Marino hooked me and TK and Picasso up.
What do you got coming up? Like, is there anything that you want to push or talk
I got,
about?
like I said, I got the Man Savage project about to come out.
Fire.
I got some shit coming out with fucking 03. I'm about to have some more shit dropping with Shoreline. About to have fucking shit coming out with Diego Money.
Oh,
fucking.
that'd be good.
I got some shit with Warhol. Fucking.
Oh, dope.
I got some shit with Lambs, Samiak Lambs.
Lamb's out here now too, huh?
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, he cool.
Yeah.
I've been but right now I got some shit coming with Z Money. Really, I'm just working, bro. Right now I'm trying to be like the head of the West Coast. I don't want to branch myself in one bracket.
Yeah.
I like how Mustard did. He was just known for this one sound.
Yeah.
You feel me? I want to be known for a whole different.
Well, that's like Dre.
Yeah.
Because Dre first was known for that one sound. For
He
whatever.
recreated himself 3. I was just talking about
even
this
about
the other day.
The Firm,
Yeah.
that's way different.
Yeah.
That production's way different than anything else he did.
Yeah.
And you are on that tip because I feel like it's been a while since Mustard that we had a producer where it's like, oh, this is the sound of LA. And right now you're that. And
Exactly.
your trajectory is like really fucking dope to see, man.
That's why I feel like I'm a last. Mustard lasting, but I feel like I'm about to take over his spot.
Yeah.
And just not like that. But,
It's true
like
though.
that.
You're only
like
21,
that.
bro. Come on.
It's like that though. But
I mean, if you're in it, you
Much
want
like 30.
you gotta believe in yourself as
yeah, you feel me? It's just you gotta believe in yourself.
Yep.
I just turned 22, and I done did a whole bunch of shit within my whole 21 years, and it's like now the shit that I did in 21, I learned from the 21. Now I'm 22, shit about to go crazy. So I'm about to be like on some whole next level shit.
Yeah. Speaking on producers, I just want to touch on this real quick because I had an argument with someone the other day about they're like, who's a better producer than Kanye? And I said Dre only because he was able to recreate himself for 3 generations. You know what I'm saying? Like, he hasn't been relevant in a minute, but like
Kanye
is like
hard though.
No, he is, but I feel like if he can still change his sound and then have something that's super popping within the next 8 years, then he'll be at Dre status. But like Dre was like killing it since the late 70s, right? On that fucking
yeah, Dre was doing
is there
some
another
shit.
producer, right?
No.
Dre's like the top.
Right.
That's why he the top paid nigga right now.
Yeah.
In the industry.
Well, fucking beats.
And it
That's
is
great.
because he had different sounds. Because I'm thinking more about every producer like Timbaland specific sounds.
Yeah, I mean that they're clearly
right, dude.
they're
You gotta have all
clearly
the different
yeah
sounds.
they're clearly
You got
dope
this, bro.
producers, but like it's
Timbaland,
the key is
he-
like you don't
Timbaland
fuck with
had
Timbo?
During that
Nah, I
era,
fuck with
though,
Timbaland.
During that era, but it was all like the same
same
sound.
thing.
Yeah, it was
even
like-
now you can hear
like
that
I felt like
Timbaland.
Timbaland and Manny Fresh had the same like kind of sound.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
me. Like they had the similar like
which is still important.
And Manny Fresh,
But being able to-
I low-key think Manny Fresh was slept on as a producer.
yeah,
Yeah,
me
I
too.
think he's dope.
yeah.
I think like real hip hop MC type shit could have gone.
I feel
on
like
Fresh
Manny
beats.
Fresh was the start of twerk music.
You know
Yeah,
what?
well, 'cause the bounce,
he made
all the
fucking
bounce,
twerk
yeah.
music. He's a fucking originator of that shit. And then that's when Lil Jon came through
Yeah.
and started doing his shit.
And you're right, it's because the New Orleans influence. 'cause
Yeah, it's
that's
the
where
bounce music.
comes
Yeah,
from.
because he would take all those little
That-
like all those like little samples and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we had you on because even just think about it, man, production is so important to this
Yeah.
rap music.
I feel
and
like,
so often
yeah,
gets
that-
overlooked.
We fucking slept on the
Yeah.
old producers. Like
That's true.
everybody is slept on. And I feel like we could be at the top. Like just how rappers is.
Yeah.
We could be at the top just like them.
And I feel like with the like whole 808 Mafia shit, it was like starting to become like, producers were as known as rappers, but then it kind of like fizzled out. I feel like now it's like again in a
That's
weird
because
ass,
it started getting shit started getting crazy between that group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just thinking that right now too. It's because of all the inner conflict.
Right now I got a group too called Hip Mob.
Oh,
And it's like 6 or 7 producers.
oh, crazy.
Yeah, and 2 rappers. So
Smart. Hip hop sounds cool as fuck too.
yeah, shit. Like I'm telling you, I'm gonna go. I got a whole label basically right now, but it's like I'm trying to get to the point where I could branch out and do my thing with the label, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I got some 808 Mafia shit going on right now, kinda.
Dope.
Yeah.
Word. Well, we appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, real talk, man.
And
RonRon.
I'm gonna practice saying RonRon 10 times fast, and next time I'm gonna get it perfectly.
Yo, for real, man. Check out RonRon. Producers, I don't know what camera I'm looking at,
All of them.
but producers,
Do this
should
one.
be at the
Do
top.
this one right here.
the songs wouldn't be as dope if it wasn't for a dope ass beat. So shout out RonRon.
Yeah.
The new sound of LA, and he's not going nowhere. So
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
buddy.